Hello and welcome back. There has been another beta patch update yesterday. They have changed the thermometer slightly again. They've made it slightly less useful. They are trying to encourage you to use multiple pieces of equipment in order to find the ghost room, a change which I find very interesting and most welcome. So I thought, let's test the thermometer on a larger map today. We're going with Asylum. I will just use the thermometer because I do want to test and show you how viable it actually is in the current beta branch update. So first of all, because I'm playing on professional, the power is now off at the start of the mission. So everywhere's going to be cold. I will need to find the power. Okay, it's downstairs in this case, so it's going to take a long time to get there. In which case I might lose some sanity. I'll go and get the power on, and then we'll have to wait for everywhere to warm up. In the meantime, I might hear a door or something, so we might not even get much use out of the thermometer. Let's see what happens. And while I'm heading towards the power source location, I will just run over the patch notes for you quickly. Richard Thomas.
I managed to get a copy of the key. I've left it on the desk for you.
You're a bit late, mate. Already got it, but thank you. Appreciated. Right. Let's go find that fuse box. In the meantime, let me just go over the patch notes. So this is server version 0.25.1. Fixes. They fixed a bug where the outside temperature was changing with the power. Number 2. Fixed a bug where you could use sanity pills infinitely when the truck was closed. Number 3. Professional difficulty. Fixed a bug where the ghost room would sometimes start at maximum temperature. And now for the new changes. They removed the temperature objective due to the temperature changes, because like now you could just walk in and get your reading below 10 Celsius instantly. Number 2, each room will now lower and raise their temperature at slightly different speeds. Number 3, lowered the speed that temperature raises in rooms once the power is on. Reading the patch notes and I'm walking into a wall. Where was I? Number 4, lowered the speed that the ghost lowers the temperature in its room. So basically, it takes longer to heat up and takes longer to cool down. So a slight nerf to the thermometer again. Number 5, freezing temperature ghosts will now reduce the room temperature at the same speed as the other ghosts. This means that when the power is off, all rooms, including the ghost room, will drop at a similar speed. I think it's in this room here. And new, they have added a delay for closing the truck door once it has been opened to prevent trolling. Unfortunate that they need to change things like that, eh? There's always a little bunch that like to ruin things. Right, so we've got the power on. Now we wait for things to warm up. And do note, they have put in bold, these changes are designed for you to use multiple pieces of equipment to find the ghost room. They are encouraging you to try other strategies, a change which I welcome. I know a lot of people just used to like grabbing the thermometer, and you just find the ghost room instantly with it. Boom, cold temperature. There's the ghost room. But I find mixing up my strategy just so interesting. I'm glad that they are encouraging people to try other methods. There's quite a few methods you can use. You can walk around with the EMF reader, ask for signs. Also, why is there a light there? Let's go and investigate that. What's going on? Is it just some dodgy reflection from something? We'll go investigate anyway. But yeah, you can walk around, ask for signs, see if you get an EMF reading. Use the parabolic, one of my favourites. You can try and use sound sensors. Or perhaps even motion if you hear like a door and you kind of want to pinpoint the location. The only thing with sound sensors, I kind of wish they buffed the range, because they take a long time to set up, and by the time you get back to the truck, if you're in the wrong area, you just have to go back and move them, and it's just kind of hit and miss. I don't know what that was. Was it from the camera maybe? Could have been a reflection. I mean, we needed to search down here anyway, so it's not a problem. So in the latest update that just came out, you can see it's taking even a little bit longer for everywhere to warm up. In the meantime, if the ghost turns off the power, I'm in trouble. Everywhere's going to get cold again. Unfortunately, I can't really used the thermometer yet for these rooms because it's still quite cold everywhere. And if it is a very shy ghost, say that was the ghost room, I guess I wouldn't have even heard anything. So I could have passed the ghost room and not even realised. Well, this is what this is all about. We're just testing the thermometer today. We're seeing how viable it is, especially on the larger maps. Do bear in mind, I am playing solo as well. So it will take even longer playing solo. With 4 people, well, 3 people, you can bring 3 thermometers. I'm sure it would be a lot faster. So everywhere is kind of getting warmer, which is good. But the ghost room will hopefully still be cold. So it should be quite obvious at this point when we find the ghost room. Honestly, with the amount of time we've been here though, I very well may find a light on or a door open before I get the thermometer reading. I'm going to try upstairs. In the meantime, I feel like I'm losing sanity quite fast. We'll see, we'll see. I don't want to... yeah, I kind of don't want to risk turning too many lights on as well. My concern is that I might blow the fuse box. Then everywhere's going to cool down again. And as it is a rather large map, I might not even be near the ghost room. So, everywhere might cool off before I get there. If it is a freezing ghost, it will be obvious, thank goodness. But we don't know if it's a freezing ghost or not at this point. So we're getting the warm temperatures now consistently. So that took quite a long time to get them. They definitely have slowed down the rate at which it warms up. But the beauty of this update is, even if you don't feel like the thermometer isn't as viable anymore by itself, you can combine it with other pieces of equipment. I think this is something they're really trying to emphasise. You don't just need to use one piece of equipment to find the ghost room. Get creative, try different strategies. Try the parabolic to pick up a reading in a direction, head over that way, try the thermometer then to pinpoint the room. Or the EMF. Get creative. Place a sound sensor in the area where you think it may be. Confirm if there's a reading in that area, and then, once again, use the thermometer, go in, pinpoint the room. Or something else, EMF, parabolic, motion... The beauty of it is there's just so many items you can use to find the ghost room, and you can use any combination that you like. It's gone very warm all of a sudden. So I think we're hitting our peak temperatures now, finally. The variation of readings on the thermometer has increased quite a lot as well. That was part of the first thermometer update from a couple of days ago, I believe. Not heard a single noise so far. We could be on the complete wrong side of the building. That's the fun part about Asylum. All parts of the fun, eh? Might have gone the wrong way at the beginning. Let me just pop my head around this room here. And I'm going to do a little loop back to reception. While I'm there, I think I'll check my sanity. I heard a door. Lovely. So there you go, we heard a door before we even got the thermometer reading. Fingers crossed it's not too far in that case. Question is, was it by reception or was it down below me? Another door, kind of that way I believe. I'm wondering if it's right below me after all. Let me just check my sanity while I'm here. Very low activity at the moment. We have had some though. Beautiful sanity, about 80. You do lose sanity much slower when you play solo. One of the benefits of playing solo. So where was that door? Time to find out. I heard a light switch, right? This one here? Or was that me on my first search? Ah, we got freezing. There you go, guys. It's looking like this one here. It was here all along. So in this case, this room would have been freezing, regardless of if the power was on or not. But you don't know that at the start, so you may as well try and get the power on. Yeah, this little room here, You chose a very interesting room for your ghost room. I think there's a lot... Ooh, hello. Is that you or is that you? Stuff on the floor in this room as well. Yeah, you could have chosen a nicer ghost room, but... Each to their own, I suppose. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? What do you want? You want a better ghost room, don't you? Are you close? No? You don't want to talk, do you? Right, freezing. Good to know. Very convenient. Right by the entrance. I'll take it. Let me get some lights on, actually. I'm terrible. I don't remember which one does which. I just flick the switches and pray, to be honest. I believe it's one of these, right? No? No, not at all. Oh dear. One thing I've never learnt. I'll learn one day. I should put in the effort to learn that. Oh, you can do that. Ah! Okay, so the naughty ghost has turned off the power, I believe. Yeah, everywhere's getting cold again. It looks like he did it quite a long time ago, but we didn't notice, because I was in the ghost room. Okay, so this is a perfect example. Say if I'd not even found the ghost room by now, and it wasn't a freezing ghost, every room would have gone cold again. In which case, I probably would have had to go straight back to the power to turn it back on, and then wait for everywhere to heat up again, except the ghost room. Luckily, it was a freezing ghost, and we did find it quite early. We searched nearly half the map before we found it, which isn't too bad for Asylum, especially playing solo. So as you can see, it can be very troublesome on the bigger maps, especially. I'd say it's even worse if you have the power in this end room on the left, which is possible downstairs. Can you imagine if your ghost room is on the right upstairs over there? Unfortunate, but I'm sure it could happen easily. Richard Thomas it was, wasn't it? Yes. We'll get UV unbucking. But, again, I'm going to reiterate, I do love this update. I do love the changes. I love that they're encouraging people to try using other methods, putting people out of their comfort zone slightly. The thermometer just was a rather easy method to find the ghost room. I just love the heating changes that they've made. I think it's really interesting. I think it's a really creative solution to nerf the thermometer. Initially, they just made the thermometer update every 5 seconds, which I did feel was a slightly cheap way to add difficulty. But I'm really pleased to see that they had this update in the works after all. Very creative solution, one that I completely respect and welcome. Whether this will make it to the live branch in its current form, only time will tell. We'll see. But I am in favour of this update. I am enjoying it. And I know I've only used the thermometer this mission because this is all about seeing if it's viable or not, as an example. But definitely going forward when I'm playing by myself, when on my streams, stuff like that. Maybe in future videos, I probably will start doing what they were looking for. I'll probably start combining equipment. Maybe like using the parabolic and the thermometer. Time to get creative, eh? See what we can think of. Demon or Urate? Well, it's a Urate because it never spoke on the spirit box. That would be a trait of a demon. Let me try one last time while we're here. Are you here? Are you friendly? No? Are you close? Spirit box? In the trash. No answer. Oh no, that's a bit harsh. My beloved spirit box, I would never do that to you. Let me get you safely back to the truck. It is my favourite item after all. Always has been. I mean, it did used to freak me out when I started, I won't lie. I'm sure everyone was in the same boat, right? Are you friendly? Kill. Death. Die. Richard Thomas, it was. Why do I keep forgetting your name, Richard? Motion and EMF. We've not got a EMF reading. He's been quite a shy chap, hasn't he, this guy? Oh, I spoke too soon. I'd better get back in. Let me check for them ghost orbs anyway while I'm here. We can confirm the Yuri. Oh, I passed it. I do have a tendency to do that. There we go. There's the lovely ghost orb. That's a Yuri, alright. Lovely. Yes, I'll take the EMF in. Ah, I did not leave the EMF on. That may explain why I never got a reading. I mean, I'll have to get him to do something. Move the door, throw an item. Appear, maybe? Ah, there we go. He's done something recently. Thank you very much. You're very cooperative, Richard. Yes, most cooperative indeed. That's your ghost room. You don't want me in, do you? Get the motion in. It should be rather easy in this small room. Might have even done it already, to be honest. Then we'll try and prevent a hunt. He's doing everything now. Can hear him. He's a busy chap. Oh yeah, that was that spike earlier. Wonder what he was doing around then. Didn't hear much. What are these little peaks? The doors, I guess. The door movements. Ooh, could hunt soon. Wonderful, because we do need that objective. Get 2 crucifixes in. I'll come back and I'll get a camera. Might be able to snap a photo of him. And the writing, actually. I do hope I survive this. As long as he doesn't spawn right on me. That's happened quite a few times lately. And if you don't notice, then you can say bye-bye pretty much. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought he'd moved my crucifix. Bloody hell. Thought the ghost had evolved. I saw one throwing a bone yesterday. A very active Oni. I don't believe they can move the crucifixes though. How creepy would that be? That'd be kind of cool actually. They could try and throw your crucifix out of the ghost room so they can hunt. That might be an interesting update. Let's go stand in the dark, drain a bit of sanity. I mean, he's a Yuri, fingers crossed, he'll drain it a bit fast. I have noticed sanity drain can be a bit wonky lately though. We'll see, we'll see. It is beta after all. Right, fingers crossed they should do the job. Oh, we've got a colourful book that EMF's blending in. Give me a sign. Richard. This is what I think of your message, Richard. Plonk. Give me a sign. The garbage collector's gonna get a nice surprise, aren't they, when they see that? Bloody hell. Can you give me a sign? Richard. You've got to try and hunt me. I know you've been a pleasant chap so far, but you might have to ruin your little streak. Got to try and hunt me so I can get $10. Come on, Richard, give me a sign. Can you give me a sign? Any sign at all? Some interesting noises around here. In fact, this is where the parabolic picks up an infinite reading. This is one of the glitch spots when you look at the floor by the elevator. Oh, you're not a fan of that book? Where have you moved it, matey? I do not see the book. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's gone flying. You're not a happy chap, are you? Let me go check if I've done the objective. Are you trying to lock me in? That door was nearly closed. Don't get too personal, Richard. I'm not hanging around for too long. We've not done the objective. We're not quite there yet. I think I need a bit less sanity. Fingers crossed he'll give us a good jump scare. Come and manifest. Drain my sanity a little bit. That'll do the trick, won't it? And please leave this door open. I would like to leave at some point. Yeah, he had a little tantrum with the book. Let's put it back. What do you think of that, Richard? Give me a sign. Please give me a sign. Oh. That's a sign, alright. At least he's responsive. I'll take it. I hear you. Where are you? He was singing. I heard him. I reckon he was behind here. You hiding in the corridor, Richard? You a shy one? That was definitely singing. Oh, you are not a fan of that book at all. Or maybe it's the place I've left it. Whoa. You're right there, book. You having a little tantrum? He does. Yeah, he's very protective of his little trash pile. Maybe I'm starting to pee him off after all. Come on, Richard. Gotta try and hunt me. Sure, it won't take too long. I'm gonna go check. That's what I'm gonna do. Bloody hell. He's gone very active all of a sudden. Have we done it? Oh, it's looking good. Yeah, I've done it. Well, he was quite a friendly chap after all. I mean, he had a little tantrum with a book, but not too bad. He's not moved it at the moment. There's that lovely ghost orb again. So there you go. Thermometer test complete. In the end, I guess I found the room kind of without the thermometer. I found the open door, didn't I? Yeah. Because it just took so long for everyone to warm up. I mean, it was fortunate that he was a freezing ghost as well. That did help out. He's done the motion again. Right, let's get cracking. Cheers, Richard. Quite a nice Yore. Yeah, not too bad at all. Lovely. Shame we couldn't get more photos. He didn't even show himself for a photo. Maybe next time, eh? Maybe next time. So, the thermometer, yeah. It's definitely playing solo. It took a long time. Oh, 265. That's quite nice. I'll take it. Yeah, the bone. Not a chance. I'd need some mad luck to get that. So there you go. What did you think of the changes? How do you feel it performs on the larger maps? Personally, by itself, I don't feel like it's very viable. On the larger maps especially. You can get away with it on the smaller maps because it won't take you long to go and turn on the fuse box, and it won't take you long to search every single room in the houses, farmhouses, etc. As you saw on Asylum, that's not the case at all, especially if you play a lot of solo like I do myself. So I don't think it's going to be very viable by itself. However, I do feel like it's still got its place when you combine it with other methods. You can use sensors, listening for signs, parabolic microphone, EMF, stuff like that, to maybe get a vague indication of where it is. And you can always use the thermometer to pinpoint the exact location. The beauty of this is that you can use them all in combination, and I think that's what the dev is going for. Like I said, I'm going to reiterate, I love the changes, personally. I do love that it's putting people out of their comfort zones, and let's see what type of feedback people leave anyway. I do feel like people need to give it a good chance before just turning to complaining about the updates, which I've seen quite frequently already. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed anyway. Thank you for watching as always. Do let me know what you think of the changes down in the comments. Are you going to carry on using the thermometer, or is your relationship with the thermometer now ended? Are you going to use something else? Personally, I do like mixing them all together, but we'll see. I think part of the fun is developing your own strategies and adapting to the changes. But yeah, thank you for watching, as always. Stay safe and happy hunting.